So here we have cell phone video of these people in this truck over here. Let's see what they're up to.
I know you fucking lying. Look at this boy eating toes on the go. Bitch, you couldn't eat at home. I know you. Now he's oh hell no.
Nasty bitch, I see you. Put that you fucking nasty.
Joe,
you fucking lying. Look at this.
Joe,
boy
look at this
toes
man
on the go. Bitch, you couldn't eat at home. I know you. Now he's oh hell no.
Bitch, I see you.
Oh my god. I feel like I walked in on WTF Wednesday.
My man is dropping toes in the chat. What is he doing? You're at a stoplight. You don't have time to be eating toes?
That is so. Have you ever done that?
At a stoplight? Have I been sitting at a stoplight and have my wife or someone else
obviously,
and bring their foot up so I can go
could be
on some toes while I'm waiting for
it could be you just played like a game of like 1-on-1 or something like that, and all of a sudden the dude's like, oh, he pops his sneakers off, and you're like, drop some of them dogs over here. Drop some of them dogs. That's so disturbing.
I'm not a big fan of feet.
Yeah, me
either. Are weird to me.
Yeah, I always thought that that's actually a sign of submissiveness. It has to be. It has to be. The foot fetish has to be indicative of submissiveness, which to me is, and it's an unnatural thing for a man to be submissive. I actually believe that literally goes against the nature of all things for a man to be submissive to, in that realm. It just doesn't make sense.
Look, I am not opposed to showing a little love to a foot from time to time. Right? Right.
No, I understand what you're saying.
There's a difference between like, a foot massage or maybe like an errant lick or something from like in the right moment between you're in a car at a stoplight and you're going past metatarsals or whatever. And you're in there like that is like the big toes tickling the uvula or whatever. That is much for me. That is much for me. That's too far. And I can't like I've tried. I'm like, can I really like feet? Like I'm looking at feet. I'm like, can I get there?
Here's what it is. Here's what it is. Okay, this is. I'll draw a distinction along the lines of what you're saying, because in that context, there is. I can understand conceptually that the idea of doing something to sort of like make your woman feel special. So, and that you sort of like, you know what, I want to sort of treat her or something like that. That I can understand, and that to me is not submissiveness. In certain ways, there's actually is an element of dominance to it. I'm talking about someone who actually develops sexual gratification from feet, because that you're not feeling sexual gratification there. There, you sort of feel like you're being a man and helping and giving her something. Like it's like giving her a ring. It's like when you give a woman a ring, you give her jewelry. Is that submissiveness that you're now giving her something? No, it's like it's a way of like trying to make her happy. So I can understand in that context. I'm like, okay, you know what? If this is going to be like a foot massage is going to make her feel good. So I can understand. Yeah. But you're not getting sexual gratification from that. You're doing that purely because you just want her to be happy, but you're not physically stimulated by that. That's my point.
And I think there's, all parts of the human body have potential to be erotic in some way. Like a foot massage can be very intimate and very nice, like in a non-gross way. Like they can be very nice. The same thing with like a hand or forearm massage. They can be very intimate. They can be very connecting, and people can derive pleasure from stimuli that is not involved with the traditional, what we would consider the sexual organs, right? Like a kiss on the neck can be, at the right time, very, very erotic and very, very intimate. And sure. I think there is a place for most places on the body to have a role at some time or another, but developing like the obsession with it and the fetish for it is just not my thing. Like I'm never going to look at a pair of feet and be like, oh yeah. If I just saw them outside of their sandals,
take that sandal off.
Sandals are feet bikinis, right? Like that's what a sandal is. Sandals a feet bikini, And like, I will never want to see the foot without, like, it's neutral to me. It's like, if it's in the bikini, if it's out of the bikini, I'm fine.
For my take, the only thing feet could do is actually turn me off if they're like gross feet.
Yeah, they could be. Yeah, exactly. Feet can be.
They can never turn me on, but they could turn me off.
Right, you got like those, like the toe fungus, the toenail like protruding way over and like curled down or whatever. Like, it could be gross.
Yeah,
absolutely. No, I'm with you on that. Yeah, like I said, look, when you're in an intimate or erotic situation, and again, eroticism and intimacy don't always mean sex or whatever. Like, before you weirdos get into your thing, but when you're just engaged with someone else in a very intimate way, like, there's all sorts of things you can do to engage that intimacy: back rubs, arm rubs, hands, neck, shoulders. I love collarbones. I think they're awesome, fantastic. And you know, feet can be involved in there some way too, unless they're nasty. This woman's in a damn truck. Her feet were just down where all of the garbage and dirt and crap of every day go, and she's like, "Here, honey, suck on this," like Jared from Subway. And he's like, "Oh, that is weird. That's beyond the pale. That needs to be exiled from community. Like, at least get Jesus to come wash those feet first." Am I right?
Have your feet been blessed by Jesus yet?
Yeah.
Woman, you want me to go there? You tell me first. Have them feet been blessed by Jesus?